Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yes, yesterday when we left off in the morning, we were up here in somewhat no man's land. So yeah, we did know that basically a pullback into this support and potentially this trend line holding was on the cards, but yeah, we came down pretty aggressively into the support, actually below the zone, and are currently trying to get back above it. But obviously, we're quite precariously placed here below this trend line, which we could back test and get rejected from. Obviously, in this well, we could call it resistance or support area, whichever way, this zone that we could get them rejected at if we move back towards the top end of. So yeah, I mean, we do know we're waiting to see what happens at the CPI, but obviously we are testing supports here as opposed to pushing up against resistance. If you want to look at the stock market, it did fall below its support as well. Similarly to Bitcoin, and it is trying to push back above here, as you can see, but I guess the market's going to pretty much sideways into I think it's 2 p.m, so that would be in about 4 hours and 15 minutes. Then we'll see what happens with that all important number. Not too much happening in the DXY, as you can see. Not so much happening in the 10-year. I mean, a lot of the market is clearly just wait and see. Ethereum Satoshi pairing within this range here, and the USD pairing still below this resistance, but kind of above this level here. We could actually probably draw this a bit more of a zone now that we have some more of this price action, but shall we do it? Yeah, okay, we'll do it. It'll make the chart look a little bit better. But yeah, so here, and then we'll put in the rectangle in. So yeah, Ethereum, the USD value staying above here would obviously be ideal. Break below there, and then we obviously open ourselves up to lower targets, of which there isn't too much support in this area, so we could actually come all the way back down to here, at which point it would look particularly bearish for this being a larger time frame lower high, relative to obviously the highs that we have up here, and a rejection of this resistance. So yeah, that is obviously on the cards. There is also this trade going on in Ethereum, this merge trade, where basically people they're shorting the futures markets, and they're actually in contango, so they're getting paid to short the futures market, and then they're buying the underlying on the basis that the futures markets will be based on the Ethereum price, and the underlying they'll get paid out in the Ethereum price. In obviously they have the Ethereum, and then they'll get whatever the Ethereum forks are. So what will happen on the underlying is they'll have their Ethereum, they will then get the forked Ethereum, and then that should negatively impact the futures price relative to the spot price relative to the futures price will literally be based on one of the Ethereums, not the combined value of both. So if there is an impact to the price, they'll then profit on the short. I mean, if prices go up, it just won't go up as much as obviously it won't go up as much as the underlying Ethereum value combined. So yeah, that is a trade that's going on. So I'm not sure what happens when that unwinds exactly, but I guess they will just be then selling their spot Ethereum and then selling their forked Ethereum and then buying back their futures position. So yeah, there's that interesting dynamic in the market from the in inverted commas smart asses that think just think that there's no real risk involved in that. But we shall see what happens, what does happen with that. We shall have to see. But yeah, other than that, we can't really look too much into what's going on. Just falling back into support. Like I said, we're in relatively open territory here, so to fall back into the support area whilst we wait to see the CPI number kind of makes sense. Other than that, that is about it. So yeah, we'll see how today pans out. Obviously, this number can be pretty influential for the next few weeks. So we are hoping for a significantly lower number. I do think a low number is priced in. So to get some continued bullish action, we need a significantly lower number. So let's hope for that. Let's hope for that 7 handle on the figure. So yeah, that is it, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.